All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakwadash. A double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to Yahweh in bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Now, I want to play this video here, and it's going to piss you off, but we're going to bring edification out of it. So, here it goes. Hey, and as you see, as the scripture says here, and let's grab it. This Sirach 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her, man. So as you see, she told her kids, her daughters, that her father was touching them, for decades. And the girls knew that it wasn't true. But nonetheless, when that message was, being something that was constantly put into their mind, it probably, put a certain demon or bugged them out, man. So now they're growing up with issues thinking that their father did that into them when they know he never did. But their mom saying it, they're like, wait, so it could have happened when I was younger, like when I couldn't recollect a memory of it. This is why the scriptures tell us what they tell us, man. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, man. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her, right? Now, the first thing she does when the lady asks, oh, do you have anything to say to him? She immediately blames him and causes him to be the reason of this, saying, oh, well, why couldn't you fight for them harder? Here it is. She's fighting to keep the children away from him. And she's going to tell him, why aren't you fighting harder? Why aren't you fighting against what I'm fighting against you for? Yeah, I'm being a demon in you, but why ain't you begging? Knowing that Jake, was trying. So in a sense, he was trying to beg to stay in his kid's life. But here it is. You had a demon who was completely adverse to him raising and being around his own children. This is what Eve seen. Another vision of what Eve seen in that garden, man. To usurp authority over her man. For her man to have no control, of his seed. So like it. For her man to have no control over his seed, man. She got to be the head. Right? And what was in her favor? Esau's court system. Right? So I'm going to read it again. Hey, matter of fact, I'm going to start up. This is Sirach 25:13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, right? The plague of the mind. In any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. In any affliction but the affliction from them that hate me. Hey, and she hated her man. She hates the man that she laid down with. Because here it is, however many decades later, this evil, wicked N-Dub still has that same hatred for the man that did nothing unto her. That's the enmity between the man and the woman, man. The unity between Jake and his rib is busted in this society, man. And that hatred, that perpetual hatred, I should say, was stemmed from the garden. It says, in any affliction but the affliction from them that hate me, because she hates them. In any revenge but the revenge of enemies. There is no head above the head of a serpent, and there is no wrath above the wrath of an enemy. And she had for wrath. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. So I'm assuming Jake left, and didn't stay, just because he couldn't raise his kids. He more than likely seen that she was a demon, after however many so years left, but tried to fight to keep custody of his children. And then what? She fought to keep them away. And the girls know he wasn't wrong, and they gonna say it, right? And one of the daughters was actually gonna press the mama, right? But even as Kevin Samuels had that acronym called SIGN, right? I believe it was I know it was guilt and the need to be right were the last two. Yeah, I can't remember what the S and the I were, but I know guilt. I believe guilt and the need to be right were the last two. Lord willing, it comes back to me. But continuing, it says, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face, and you could see that whole time that she was there, man. And she had a dark countenance, right? And the scriptures say, darkeneth her countenance like a sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, it shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. And there it is, man. Now I'm going to go back to the video. Oh, that's what it was. Hey, call alarm, Yahabashim Yahshai. SIGN is shame, insults. Oh, shit. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. I believe that's how it goes. Right, which all goes to no accountability, no reasoning, so forth and so on. They shame the man even though he isn't the problem, right? They insult the man if he's right. They try to guilt trip or claim him to be the reason as to why whatever's happening is happening. And then the need to be right. That's how they move throughout conversations in life, man. And you see the daughter right here, her face didn't even change because she knew it wasn't true.
Why didn't you fight for him harder if you knew you could do it? And what is it that he could have said that would have made you not believe the lie you were telling? Miss Yvonne, you told the lie. It was a lie, and you told it. And you gotta own it. I'm sorry. I need you to say that you did not rape your girls. I need to hear it come out your mouth the way I've always heard it mine. I apologize for accusing you of raping them. Please forgive me.
That's filthy, man. That's sickening, man. Sickening to hear that. Hey, she took that man through that. Man. This Sirach, this is Ecclesiastes 7:25. I apply my heart to know and to search, and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things, and to know the wickedness of folly, even the foolishness and madness. And when you read it in the NLT, it says, I searched everywhere, determined to find wisdom and understand the reason of things. I was determined to prove to myself that wickedness is stupid, and that foolishness is madness. Right now, we're back in the KJV. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hand is bands. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh by Shem Yahushua shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. I'm reading in NOT. It says, I discovered that a seductive woman is a trap more bitter than death. Her passion is a snare, and her soft hands are chains. Those who are pleasing to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua will escape her, but sinners will be caught in her snare. And that's the point, man. Right there. Right? Hey, so those that are pleasing Yahweh by Shem Yahushua escape, certain instances, man. Right? So here it is, Jake got basically the not necessarily a recompense, but through all the hell that he was catching, the Lord allowed this show to happen to where Jake could get on this platform to actually have this demon tell the truth. Because before this show, he was still being accused. And you can tell Jake Jake want to go in, man. He want to get active. He want to get physical, which rightly so, rightly so. Here it is for decades upon decades. The demon he dealt with has been telling his children that he's been touching them, man. When that was completely false. And to be in front of this demon face and her apology to not even be sincere. He wants to I can't say what he want to do, but them shakes is real. And if that woman wasn't holding him back and there wasn't no cameras, Jake would go in, man.
I cannot accept your apology because it's not sincere. Deep down, I know that you didn't believe me. You knew I had no sexual desires for my children. For 25 years, this thing has broken me.
Hey, man, so that's the point right there. Hey, just hey, stay away. Hey, they're not on our side. On this side, I should say. Matter of fact. I'm going to read this. This is Sirach 26 and 25. And it reads, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. Hey, and as you see that lady is a straight up B word. I ain't going to say it. You know what it means. But that's the point. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the body. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem Harakakodash. I double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to Yakim bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.